The National Capital Radio and Television Museum recently held an open house for World Amateur Radio Day.
One day right there in Alabama, little black boys and black girls will be able to join hands with little white boys and white girls.
To celebrate the occasion, the museum offered discounted $3 tickets to Bowie residents all day. The museum boasts some of the most unique artifacts from across the media world, with an extensive catalog of old radios and televisions dating back decades.
Yeah, so we're trying to raise awareness about amateur radio and the role that it plays in our society that we might not even notice. Amateur radio plays a role in like early warning systems for any type of major weather event. They will be sometimes at parades and stuff providing logistical support. So there's a lot of amateur radios that kind of play roles in our community that we don't even realize.
Well, I think it's a critical part of our nation's history. I mean, of course, we all depend on radio and television for for entertainment and news and other things. But really, so much of our modern progress is one way or another associated with radio. Because, of course, first we had radio, that made possible television. And the vacuum tubes that were used in radio and television became what made the first computers. And of course that led to our cell phones today.
The open house's main attraction was a live ham radio demonstration. Radio operator Jim Wallace speaks to the important roles ham radios play in the Bowie community.
We supply communications when all else fails. Say a hurricane came up the bay and just wiped out all the power. Cell phone towers would work maybe 8 hours. So the county, the city, the state can call on the amateur radio emergency service to supply the communications.
Wallace recalls the last time he and the rest of the ham radio operators in Bowie were called into action.
The last time that we really had a big emergency was back in, I can't remember what year it was, we had the earthquake down in Mineral, Virginia. Well, it hit up here pretty hard. An apartment building in Oxon Hill split right down the middle, and they had to evacuate all the people to a shelter. We set up a station there. We had another station at the EOC, the Emergency Office of Communications, and then we had another station set up at the shelter. And we were on the air for 36 hours.
Residents interested in getting ham radio certified can find courses and licensing exams online. For the Bowie Sun, I'm Brandon Smith.